did the bus stop?
That's a good question, Bebop. The bus stopped so I can tell you about the wonderful new learning products from Knowledge Adventure, such as these fully animated videos, Jumpstart Preschool and Jumpstart Kindergarten. Here to tell you about Jumpstart Preschool is my pal, Engineer Frankie.
Jumpstart Preschool, Who Left the Juice in the Caboose, is an engaging video that introduces basic concepts while you try and figure out who left the juice in the caboose.
Engineer Frankie, someone left their juice in the caboose.
Someone didn't follow the rules.
Yeah. Please keep our caboose clean.
You'll learn about responsibility. Responsibility
what?
is when you do things right.
Oh, you mean when I spill my juice, I should clean it up fast because the sticky, icky goo could get all over my pants.
And why it's important to clean up.
Or ants could have a parade in my pink lemonade. Or you could slip and fall in the mess that I made.
Responsibility, be the best that you can be. Responsibility,
it's about taking care of you and me.
aw, so cute. Now, where were we? Oh, yes. Someone left their juice in the caboose. And Eleanor needs your help to figure out who it was.
I guess it's up to us to figure out who left the juice in the caboose. Come on! You can help me. Let's play! The first thing we need to do is ask Engineer Frankie for the passenger list. It will show us who is riding on the train.
Meet Casey Cat in the play kitchen. He's pretending to be a chef in a pizza restaurant. Speaking of pizza, you'll learn plenty about the letter P.
Pirates love pizza, pepperoni piled high. Find a word that starts with P, come on. Give it a try.
And lots of words that begin with the letter P.
Pretty purple pinwheels, polka dotted pants. Find a word that starts with P, now everybody dance.
Now, back to Eleanor and Casey.
Casey Cat, did you leave the juice in the caboose? I didn't leave my juice. I'm pretty sure of that. Well, if I didn't leave the juice in the caboose and Casey Cat didn't leave the juice in the caboose, then who left the juice in the caboose?
Pierre the bear is looking out the window.
I'm watching that bird's nest. It has eggs in it.
10 eggs to be exact. You can count along and learn the numbers 1 to 10.
1 little, 2 little, 3 little baby birds. 4 little, 5 little, 6 little baby birds. 7 little, 8 little, 9 little baby birds. 10 baby birds and their mom.
Eleanor asked Pierre the bear if he left his juice in the caboose.
Oh no, Eleanor. When I drank my juice, I didn't drink it there.
You'll also meet Keisha Koala. Keisha Koala is an artist. She's learning the letters of the alphabet.
A is for airplane. A is for an airplane flying through the sky. B is for a basketball.
That basket's too high.
C is for the caboose, the last car on the track.
Eleanor asked Keisha Koala if she left her juice in the caboose.
Oh no, Eleanor. I wasn't in the caboose at all the whole day.
Cecil the mouse is the last name on the passenger list. I wonder where he could be. I guess you'll have to wait and see.
Train rolls across the track, caboose trailing in the back. Who left the juice?
In the caboose.
Who left the juice?
In the caboose.
All together
Who
now.
left the juice?
In the caboose.
Hey, Hopsalot, tell us about Jumpstart Kindergarten.
Jumpstart Kindergarten. Why did the bus stop?
Why did the bus stop at the bus stop? Stop! How does it know when it should go or it should stop?
A delightful new video which teaches the importance of paying attention. To stop, look, and listen, along with introducing basic concepts. Help the Jumpstart gang try to figure out why the bus stopped by looking and listening for clues.
I hear a bell ding dinging.
Very good, Bree. A bell ding dinging is our first clue. Each time you find a clue, it will appear on the amazing Look and Listen window. The Look and Listen window also lets us visit each place we stopped at.
Use both eyes to look around. Use both ears to hear a sound. You don't know what you're missing till you stop, look, and listen.
Our first stop was the Jumpstart train station, where we met Aggie Astor and her friend Cuckoo to learn about telling time and the important things we do each day.
Cuckoo, cuckoo. Reading time is special. Open up a book. The clock says 2. It's Peter Pan and Captain Hook. Captain Hook!
Ahoy, matey!
Use both eyes to look around. Use both ears to hear a sound. You don't know what you're missing till you stop, look, and listen.
Our next stop was Old MacDonald's farm, where we learned about letter sounds with Mrs. Donkey and Daisy.
We learned the vowels, too.
Old MacDonald had a farm, A-E-I-O-U. And on that farm he had a
Ka.
cow. A-E-I-O-U.
Use both eyes to look around. Use both ears to hear a sound. You don't know what you're missing till you stop, look, and listen.
At the next stop, we visited Firefighter CJ and Firefighter Edison. We learned about rhyming words to help them find their puppy Pepper.
Where is Pepper? Where is Pepper? Do you want to know? Where is Pepper? Where is Pepper?
Where did that doggy go? I will say a rhyme like this or that. Where's Pepper hiding?
Under the hat.
Now where's Pepper hiding?
Use both eyes to look around. Use both ears to hear a sound. You don't know what you're missing till you stop, look, and listen.
And of course, our last stop was at the Jumpstart Schoolhouse. Thanks for riding to school with us today.
Yeah, thanks.
And remember to pay attention and stop, look, and listen so you can figure out
Why did the bus stop at the bus stop? Stop! How does it know when it should go or it should stop? When it should go or it should stop? Stop!
Discovering morning, discovering sun, discovering there's room for everyone. Discovering horses and giraffes too. Discovering me and discovering you. We're little people with great big plans. Little people people, we've got helping hands. Little people, we count from 1 to 10. Little people, and we'll always be friends. Discovering Michael and his friend Maggie. Discovering Lion and Sonia Lee. Discovering Sarah and her twin Eddie. Discovering you and discovering me. Discovering you and discovering me. Discovering Sarah, who loves to be singing and dancing gracefully. Discovering Sarah and you and me.
Eddie and the Cornstalk. Any day is a great day for stories. And what better place for Sarah Lynn to tell her story than in the cool shade of the friendly tree?
This is the story of Eddie and the Cornstalk.
I thought it was Jack and a beanstalk.
Lots of people think that, but here's how it really goes. Once upon a time, Eddie planted 3 seeds of corn. He waited and waited for 1 whole minute, but nothing happened. Man, all that work for nothing. Why doesn't it look like this? I'll ask Farmer Jed. He'll know. Wow! What humongo, supremo, gigantical corn! How do you make it grow like that, Farmer Jed?
All it takes is a little time, a little patience, and just 1 little drop of my special plant food.
That's exactly what I need. Could I borrow some?
All right, Eddie, but remember, just 1 little drop.
I'll remember. And Eddie did remember, sort of, kind of, halfway, until he forgot. If 1 little drop makes a corn grow tall, I wonder what 2 little drops would do. Maybe 5 or 6 or 49 little drops. Or maybe Farmer Jed meant to say 1 little bottle. Eddie was so tired out from all the work, he decided to take a rest. And he fell fast asleep. Higher and higher the cornstalk grew. What? Whoa! Suddenly, Eddie found himself in an amazing land where everything was giant-sized, including the people.
I smell the smell of a lawn chair.
Wow! How'd you grow this humongo, supremo, gigantical garden?
All it took was a lot of time, a lot of patience, and never more than 1 little drop of my special plant food.
I was afraid you were gonna say that. And just then, the cornstalk had grown so fast, so far, the roots couldn't hold it up. Oh, what a dream! Or was it?
I see you used more than 1 drop.
Next time, I'm gonna use a little time and a lot of patience.
Looks like you'll be eating cream corn for a long time. And corn ice cream? corn soda pop, corn cookies, corn sandwiches.
And that is the end.
Discovering Sonia, who's gentle and true. She's kind to people and animals too. Discovering Sonia and me and you.
The Frogly Duckling. Sonia Lee is going to tell her friends her favorite story, here under their favorite tree.
Once upon a time, there was a very cute and very green little frog. That's right, Freddie, just like you. Freddie, Froggy, lived in a pretty pond. But he was the only froggy, and he was a lonely froggy. Poor Froggy. He wanted to find a place where he wouldn't be so alone. And just then... Froggy was sure he'd found just what he was looking for. Said Mama Duck as she gave her ducklings their singing lessons. Mama Duck knew something wasn't right. This one was greener and not as feathery as the others. Are you sure this is where you want to be? Asked Mama Duck. Oh, yes, you betcha, said Froggy. But Mama Duck wasn't so sure. Psst! Hey, Froggy! Over here! Lucky for Froggy, some good friends came to help. They taught Froggy how to be a duck.
The first thing you do is start walking like a duck. Then quack. 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 Quack.
But all Froggy got was a frog in his throat.
Go on, Froggy. You can do it.
Poor Froggy. Even he could tell it just wasn't working. And then... Could it be? Froggy wondered. Had he found what he was looking for? And it was! Froggy had finally found just what he was looking for.
Red, red, red.
At last, Froggy was just where he wanted to be. And they all lived happily, happily ever after. The end.
Discovering Michael, clever as can be. He loves to make things magically, discovering Michael and you and me.
Hansel, Eddie, and Sarah Gretel. The little people are gathering beneath their favorite tree to hear Michael tell his favorite story.
Once upon a time, there was a brother and a sister.
Like us?
Uh-huh. And their names were Hansel, Eddie, and Sarah Gretel. And one day, they were walking through the forest, doing what they love to do best, eating. And as they went, they left a trail of gumdrops so they could find their way back home. But what they didn't know was their dog Lucky liked treats too. He was eating every one.
What will we do, Hansel, Eddie? However will we get home?
I love gingerbread.
And that's when they heard
Great for buildings and great to eat.
it was the kindly village baker baking a house right in the middle of the forest.
Oh, I love gingerbread, nice and sweet. Great for building and great to eat. I mixed the batter and kneaded the dough. I have to get finished, so here I go. Oh, burnt biscuits. I'll never build this house all by myself. I sure wish I had someone to help me.
Sounds like a job for us.
And they hurried to help the kindly baker. The kindly baker said he was building his house so children would come from all over to munch on it. So Hansel, Eddie, and Sarah Gretel got right to work.
Sarah Gretel, if we really want to help the kindly baker, we can munch on the house while we build it.
And they ate, and they ate, and they ate. They ate as fast as the kindly baker baked.
Oh no!
Said the kindly baker.
Is something wrong? Could it be you don't like my baking? Here, try these. They're sweeter.
Look, kindly baker.
We brought the things you wanted for your house. They don't look so good.
Maybe a cream-filled cupcake would make them feel better.
Or a 7-layer donut dumpling?
Hansel, Eddie, and Sarah Gretel learned their lesson. They promised they'd never, forever eat sweets again, ever.
Forever?
Come on now, let's get you home.
Maybe a couple apple fritters next Tuesday? Maybe one cream puff? How about just half a donut hole?
And that's how the sweet story ends.
Discovering Eddie and Freddie too. They believe there's nothing that they can't do. Discovering Eddie and me and you.
The Monkey Who Cried Elephant. Eddie has come to their special tree to tell his friends his favorite story.
This is the story of the monkey who cried elephant.
Wasn't it a boy?
Who cried wolf? The boy cried wolf, but the monkey cried elephant. And it all happened once upon a time when everybody in the city was going to fly in an airplane on a big vacation. Even Monkey. Now everyone knows how monkeys love to play jokes.
Do you know what he's saying, Sonia Lee? He says there's a flying elephant coming in for a landing.
Oh, a flying
Great way to start a vacation.
They couldn't wait to see the elephant land. So they waited and waited.
Hey, I think
Look,
I
it's
see
getting
him.
closer.
Isn't that
It
his
must be
truck?
the flying elephant.
Wow, what is it?
Hello, Pilot Paula. Did you see a flying elephant?
Elephants can't fly.
You played a trick, didn't you? That wasn't a very nice thing to do.
Sonia Lee thought Monkey had learned his lesson, but
Now what? He says it's a flying elephant. Really this time, honest. Not again.
it seemed Monkey had finally learned his lesson.
What's he saying now? Oh, just another flying elephant. But he won't trick us this time. Pretend you don't hear him.
What was that?
It doesn't matter. We're not looking. Hey, look! He said, ouch! Hey, a peanut! There must have been an elephant here. Where could it have come from? A flying elephant! Why didn't you tell us? You shouldn't play tricks. See what happens?
The end.
Discovering Maggie, who loves to lead and tries to do so thoughtfully. Discovering Maggie and you and me.
Sonia had a little lamb. Under their favorite tree, Maggie tells her friends her favorite story of all.
Sonia had a little lamb. Sonia? Like me? Like you. And your dog, Lucky, who tried to go to school with you. Everywhere that Sonia went, her dog Lucky was sure to go. Until one day...
I'm sorry, Lucky. You know that dogs aren't allowed in school.
Sonia had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Sonia had a little lamb, its fleece was white as snow. And everywhere that Sonia went, Sonia went, Sonia went. Everywhere that Sonia went, her lamb was sure to go.
So Lucky covered himself with cotton till he had a fleece as white as snow. And Sonia Lee's little dog became a little lamb.
Hey, look! Wow, it's the lamb from my song.
It made the children laugh and play, laugh and play, laugh and play. Made the children laugh and play to see a lamb at school.
Everywhere that Sonia went, the little lamb was sure to go.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I can't allow that. Oh, say, that's a lamb, isn't it? Well, he's more than welcome here. See, I can't let dogs in because they scare my kitten. But a lamb should be okay.
After that, lambs weren't allowed in either.
Hi there, little lamb.
And from that day on, no lambs were allowed in the garage or anywhere else.
All right, everyone. We've all gathered together to figure out what we're going to do about that lamb.
He dug up my flowers.
He buried a bone in my backyard, almost like he was a dog.
Speaking of dogs, where's Lucky?
I don't know. Have you seen him?
Haven't seen him since that lamb showed up. What's that, little lamb? Are you saying you know where Lucky is? And you'll go get him? Great! Oh, Lucky, I'm so glad to see you.
Everyone was so happy to see him, they decided then and there.
Everywhere that Sonia goes, Sonia goes, Sonia goes. Everywhere that Sonia goes.
Lucky still can't go there too. But that was okay, because Lucky found out it was more fun being himself than being a lamb. The very end.
Discovering morning, discovering sun, discovering there's room for everyone. Discovering horses and giraffes too. Discovering me and discovering you. We're little people with great big plans. Little people, we've got helping hands. Little people, we count from 1 to 10. Little people, and we'll always be friends. Discovering Michael and his friend Maggie. Discovering Lion and Sonia Lee. Discovering Sarah and her twin Eddie. Discovering you and discovering me. Discovering you and discovering me.
Look for these great products from Sesame Street. Once upon a time, Mother Goose tried to teach her son the art of rhyming. But Simon can't master the subject. What's a mother to do? Find out in the special Sesame Street presentation of William Wegman's Mother Goose, a wry and whimsical retelling of 24 classic nursery rhymes, starring William Wegman's canine companions.
I'm glad you liked it, Simon. It's got good rhythm.
Once upon a time, a certain furry little red monster wanted to go to a ball.
The princess's 18th birthday holiday find a husband ball. That is a royal mouthful.
But will his stepmother let him?
How can I put this? No.
With a little help from his fairy god person,
I'm your fairy godfather. Excuse me, fairy god person.
Elmo just might get his wish.
It's a win-win situation.
Find out with the all-new Sesame Street musical fairy tale, Cinder Elmo, featuring an all-star cast including Kathy Najimy, French Stewart, Carrie Russell, Oliver Platt, and everyone's favorite Sesame Street Muppet, Elmo.
Elmo is so excited! This is a dream come true!
Take Cinder Elmo home on VHS and DVD. And there's audio magic too, with the soundtrack on CD and cassette.
Have yourself a ball!
From Sesame Street and Sony Wonder.
Ready to party? Then come on down to Sesame Street, where Maria, Gabby, Elmo, and Rosita are having a fiesta, new on video cassette. There's lots of laughter, learning, and music in both English and Spanish, with special guest stars Celia Cruz and Linda Ronstadt joining in the fun.
I love Carnival.
There's also Fiesta songs on CD and audio cassette, featuring songs from the video and more, so you can take this party with you everywhere.
Let the carnival begin!
What's your favorite song?
Bob Bob Black Sheep is my favorite song. Next to Twinkle Twinkle Little Star in the alphabet song. What am I gonna do?
You don't need to choose with Kids' Favorite Songs, new on home video from Sesame Street and Sony Wonder. It's a countdown of 9 all-time favorites that's sure to hit a high note with everyone in your family.
Row, row, row your boat. I've been working on the railroad. You know how it's meant. This little pig was wee, on the way home.
And take 15 sing-along treats with you wherever you go with Kids' Favorite Songs on CD and cassette.
I've got it! I know what my favorite song is!
With the best love tunes on Kids' Favorite Songs, you'll always have something to sing about.
Who doesn't have a favorite song?
Everybody does.
If you love kids' favorite songs, then you'll want to join Elmo and his Sesame Street friends for Kids' Favorite Songs too. Pick your favorite from 15 songs, all guaranteed to get you dancing.
The wheels on the bus go round and round.
Rubber ducky, you're the one. Plus, there's an extra special bonus, the Sesame Street feature Hero Guide.
I didn't expect to see that.
Kids' Favorite Songs too. Coming this October on video, CD, and cassette. Only from Sesame Street and Sony Wonder.
I love it!
Get ready for excitement as Elmo, Zoe, Telly, and some of their Sesame Street friends venture through the alphabet jungle game. There are new discoveries around every corner as our intrepid explorers make their way from A to Y. But will Zoe find her favorite letter, the elusive Z? You have to play the alphabet jungle game to find out.
X marks the spot.
Only from Sony Wonder, wherever children's videos, CDs, cassettes, and book and tape sets are sold.